So PSN suffered from DDoS attacks, and the attackers claimed that Sony's online infrastructure isn't that great, and they're not spending the money that they're getting on securing the system and the customers' information and everything. So that was a pretty big topic over the weekend, I believe it happened. I was away from my home at the time, so I got the news late. But Charles, do you know much about what happened?
I don't know the details on it, but I don't think it's kind of a weak infrastructure thing
Hmm.
because the people attacking them are professionals. Like, because not only did they take down PSN, but they took down BattleNet, which has been around for a long time, and I know that they've changed their infrastructure multiple times. So to be able to take down BattleNet, I'm not surprised you can take down Sony or Microsoft. Like, it's fresh. Like, why? Because when the Sony attack happened the first time, there was some kind of social justice movement behind it or whatever, or some kind of purpose for it. But it seems like they're doing it just to do it now, and I don't understand. Like, if these are gamers, then why are you interrupting my gaming, you idiot? If you, I don't know what kind of point you're trying to prove. I don't understand why this is even happening. But other than being bored and wanting to attack a corporation of some sort, but it's whatever, man.
Well, I think it's a question of, even with the first time it went down, what was that, 2011?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even with the question with 2011, and I think it was G-Hot or whatever he was and his firmware, that kind of showed that nobody really rallied behind. Was it Lulzsec that brought it down initially?
Yeah, they took credit for it.
Nobody really rallied behind the Lulzsec, and I think that goes to show that people are very protective of their entertainment, of their media. It's not like a movie theater, It's you can't really find a way to shut down a movie theater like you can a network of games. I just think at this point you're attacking the customer more than you are the provider.
Exactly. That's all it is. Because, like, who's in danger? You're attacking our personal information, and you're taking away our gaming time to do what? What point are you proving? I don't understand it.
They're just proving that they have the power to do it. That's it. I mean, that's it. It's just a power move. That's all.
And as we move, further into this whole digital online only age, is this something that we have to fear? That will be a constant thing moving forward. Do you think?
Yeah, I think it is, because everything is being like digital. The digital footprint is the foundation of a lot of things now. It's like you don't have it without some kind of online presence and all, or some server running some small piece of your company or whatever. So it's going to be an issue. But there are always going to be bad people, and there's always going to be bad guys, and there's always, just like the Joker quote, there's going to be people that want to see the world burn, and those people are there. They probably need to start employing some of these guys. Maybe that's what their goal. They want a job.
To get a job?
To get a job. They want a job. Like, they're like, hey, we can hack the crap out of this, but if you pay me this much, we can set it up where you can't let this happen. Maybe that's what it is. That's the only thing I can think of.
Who needs a resume?
Like, who? Yeah, exactly. I just took down your entire company. That's resume enough.
I mean, there was also like a terrorist threat or something with these guys. They were threatening one of the Sony executives that was flying out over the weekend. I believe.
To say terrorist threat, that's a very vague thing, because what it was, one of the guys that did the hacking mentioned that there may be a bomb on the plane. So that's an asshole threat, is what that is. That's not a terrorist threat. That's an asshole threat.
Okay.
Because if anyone, it doesn't have to be a terrorist to say, hey, there's a bomb on the plane and the plane has to get down. Like, they take that stuff serious.
How did he even know that he was on that plane, though?
Because, I mean, they hack and get their information, so I assume that they got his flight schedule.
Wow,
Or
so you guys are that serious, huh?
Yeah, either that or he made, like, you know, people tweet about everything, so he's probably like, getting on plane such and such and receipt, you got receipt now, or Instagram, and they're like, okay, we're gonna get him a call. It's idiots.
Either that, or he left his like Vita Street Pass on, and the only other guy who's got a Vita.
It's like, yo, somebody's online. Oh, we can use this.
Yeah, well, they also tried to hack Microsoft, I believe, the Xbox, and supposedly the Xbox console puts up a better fight than the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. So are we still, you know, I mean, we're paying for PSN now, so the service should be getting more secure. It should be getting faster. It should be getting better. You know, are they still going to be miles behind Microsoft no matter what? Because I mean, Microsoft are a software company at the end of the day.
You know, I'd expect Microsoft to be ahead of the game in the software, but also if you see two companies get taken down, I would expect them to be prepared like they were.
Yeah.
So you have to keep that in mind too. Like they can have people on task and pay attention to if there are any kind of intrusions. Like, I won't say that I'm an expert on this at all, because I'd be hacking and trying to get a job too. But I feel like, you know, you see Sony go down, you see Battle.net go down, and then they typically tell you how it went down, you know, between these different companies, so they can prepare, I guess. But that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Charles, man, don't sell yourself short. You are an expert. You were using Best Buy Wi-Fi to put on a podcast, man. That takes
You're right about that. That took some skill, man.
I think, and you know, I mean, Microsoft. I mean, they're probably looking at both of those networks being taken down, but Microsoft can be taken down too. I mean, we live in this age where like it's, you know, everything is like, you know, more and more digital now, and at some point, like everything can be taken offline, and I mean that's scary.
It is. The thing is, people need to learn to live without it, if that happens.
Hell, they already took Michael A offline. Anything could be next.
Yeah, freaking Lizard, whatever the group is, they're hacking our podcast now.
I guess they didn't like the Pokemon statements.
See, you mentioned Pokemon Snap and everything goes to hell.
But yeah, I mean, let's hope this doesn't happen again anytime soon. I mean, we got Destiny coming out, you know, next week or in 2 weeks or something. So yeah, it'll be a shame if this happens when a big release like that comes out, because, you know, we need games for the PS4 right now. So let's hope that Sony secures the system and we don't have to deal with this again in the near future.